Hi there. Oh, here's my cat. That was Nixie. I wanted to talk about something really cool that just happened to me. So I've been taking this seership, Celtic Seership training, and I was doing some paired practice with one of the other participants in the training course. And when she was reading me, she told me, she was like, "Oh my gosh, Jennifer, I've never been able to see something this clearly before." She was like, "I'm in a tunnel, and the walls of the tunnel are covered in murals and writing, like from an ancient civilization. And at the end of the tunnel, we're really close to the end, so it's light at the end, and right outside of the tunnel, and you're just a few feet away. There's this beautiful woman, and she's wearing all white, and she's just glowing and just full of beauty and gratitude, and she's just saying, 'Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, thank you.'" And I thought for a moment and I said, "I think I know who that is." Um, and she was like, "Okay, well, who is it?" And I said, "Well, that's my goddess, Asherah." So several years ago, I was going through a really bad health situation. And I contacted an energy healer to help clear my energy, get rid of any stuck emotions, anything that might be causing the situation energetically. And while she was doing the cleansing with me, she said, "Jennifer, there's this goddess with you, but I don't know who she is. She keeps telling me that her name is Asherah, but I've never heard of her before." And I had at the time not heard of her either. So I said, "Oh, I don't know." And she said, "I don't know who she is, but she says she's helping you with your healing." So after the appointment, I did some research and I discovered that she was the wife of the Jewish God, who is now the Christian God, before before written time, and then she was written out of history. Um, so I thought that was really like, wow, like, why would she be with me? Um, and then as I, got further into my spiritual journey, and did some past life regression and learned how to do that kind of work myself as well, um, there were, images that came up for me of a past life, where I was a priestess, in the Middle East, Mesopotamia area, in an ancient time, and that I was dancing with a lot of other women, and we were all wearing white robes. Um, and so that was the life in that I believe I was a priestess of Asherah, way, way, way in the past. And I think that she has sought me out lifetime after lifetime to be with me and support me. So back to the seership. Um, I explained all that to my partner, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I have chills." I was like, "Oh my gosh, I do too," which of course chills are confirmation. And I was like, "Is there anything else? Did she give you any other information?" And she was like, "No." And I said, "Okay, so what is she grateful to me for? Is it just like building a relationship with her?" And she said, "Yes, it's because you let her in, and you're working with her and you consult with her." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely happening." And I'm grateful that she came to me, right? Um, and then she said, "Oh, there's a little bit more. I can see beyond her. Um, in the background, there's a lot of trees and like a big area that's open, but there's also a building in the background." And she says that building is your destination. And I said, "Oh, okay. Did she say what that building is?" Um, she said, "No, but that's where you're going to be going." And I was like, "Okay, well, that's interesting. I guess maybe I'll try to figure out what that means." But then we ended, and but I was just so excited about, basically having spoken with Asherah through a seer, and, having her say that she was helping me get to a destination. So I called my best friend Leslie, and I told her about it, and Leslie said, "Oh, well, you know what that building is, right?" And I was like, "No." And she was like, "That's your business that you're building. That's savagely compassionate. That she's showing you that the business that you're building, the building, that she's helping you get there, and that is your destination, and it's going to work out." And of course, I got chills again. Ooh, I just got them now. Because, yeah, confirmation. So, I just wanted to share that with you all, and make sure, of course, all of you know that I am working on doing seership, and that I do past life regressions, and non-therapeutic hypnosis. So that would be past life regressions and inter-life regressions. So that if that's something that you're interested in. Oh, and I also do energy healing. So all of those things are available from me. If you're interested, you can reach out to me. You can see my link in bio, and it'll have contact information. But I just wanted to share that story because I just thought it was so amazing. And so when you hear me say that I'm inviting in my goddess when I'm doing my divination stuff, that is who it is. It is Asherah, the ancient wife of the Jewish god. All right. Hope you enjoyed that story. I certainly enjoyed sharing it. Have a lovely day, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.